The year was 1978. A seasonal worker started a maintenance job with the city of Bloomington.
As a seasonal employee, I was cutting grass and scrubbing toilets.
Humble beginnings for what would become a successful career.
A couple years later, after being a seasonal, I was hired on full-time as a maintenance worker. Shortly after being a maintenance worker, I went back to school to the Eden Prairie Tech to learn heating and air conditioning. A few years later, I was promoted to foreman, then supervisor, then assistant maintenance superintendent, then superintendent.
Over Jim Eiler's 39 years in public works, he saw a lot of change.
The equipment that the employees operate has changed. Obviously, it's a little nicer. Trucks that we bought back when I started had no air conditioning, no radios.
They also sat outside.
So when it snowed, the employees would have to go out, scrape all the snow off, scrape the ice off, hope that the door locks weren't frozen shut, go in, start the truck, let the truck and the hydraulics warm up before they could go.
That changed when the current public works facility was built, a process Jim had a big part in.
My role was to be the city's representative through all the process. There were weekly construction meetings with the construction manager, the architect, and the contractors. And each week we'd review where we were with the construction, what was going to happen the following week, and if there were any construction issues, and try and resolve those.
From a new building to countless storms, Jim always made sure crews were ready to answer Mother Nature's call.
The Halloween storm was a significant snowfall thing that, I don't think too many people that were here would ever forget. I mean, that was a monumental event, and it really ended up changing some of our snow plowing program. Additional trucks were bought so we could be able to provide a better service. Storm debris programs, there's been a couple really large ones back in the 80s and back in the 2000s where we literally stopped what we were doing and picked up sticks for a month at a time.
A process he explained in an interview back in 1998.
After we finish the first pass, then we'll start the second pass. We're hoping that'll take us maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks to finish all the way through.
Under Jim's watch, the maintenance team received awards for sustainable snow fighting.
Bloomington is pretty much on one of the leading edges of using the least amount of salt for the roadways.
He even got an award all his own in 2015. He was named Superintendent of the Year by the American Public Works Association.
It was a big deal to me. That came from a nomination from internal. As a supervisor, you always wonder what do people think of you. And for them to do that, that was big.
While his staff was quick to boast about his leadership,
he's very prideful in the city's work. He values the employees.
Jim says the highlight of his career was the team surrounding him.
To me, one of the highlights, probably the best highlights, is seeing the staff here move up, improve, do things to make themselves better, the services that we provide better, and seeing them move up in the ranks.
A focus on employees he's had for decades.
Hard-working crew. Very fortunate that it's the crew here that makes facilities maintenance. It's nothing what we do in administration or staff. It's the crew that makes it all happen.
There's no doubt Jim is ready for retirement.
Kathy and I are going to do some traveling, and we're going to kind of take each day, instead of day by day, it'll be milepost by milepost as we go down the road.
He's also looking forward to
next time that lightning strikes and the thunder rolls, I'm not going to worry about it. When they start forecasting 6-7 inches of snow, I'm just going to roll over and go back to sleep.
A well-deserved rest after 39 years of service.